By now, I think you guys know that I love the Republic. You know why I love the Republic? It's because they do what the media should be doing. They stand on business and they do not shield the royals. They call it for what it is. For anyone who does not know the Republic, they are a group or a movement that their own sole purpose is like they want the monarchy to be abolished and have a elected leader of state. And I love them because they call out the royal family for their bullshit. If it's King Charles, if it's Prince William, Kate, Camilla, they call them out. They are not scared. And this is what the media should be doing instead of shielding them. Because the media, the UK media, the press, they love shielding, King Charles, Camilla, William, and Kate. Mind you, they are horrible. They're just terrible. I'm sorry to say. For people who like to bash Harry and Meghan, oh no, they shield them from really despicable behavior. You're going to know why. This is why I just love the Republic, and I love when they call them out, when they slam them, when they boo at them. Because recently, King Charles and Camilla were booed at during Monday service. Recently, they were booed at, and it was a spectacular scene to see. I was excited because they don't play. They do it. Why? We are funding for you. You have a son who is lazy, does not work, but somehow he's playing soccer, but the media is excited, praising, William is so cute. He was playing soccer. Did you not see? He brought his son, George. Oh, they're the sweetest duo instead of working. Mind you, these are people who are funded by taxpayers' money. But you have Harry and Meghan who literally fund for their own life. And these people are literally bashing them 24/7. You might think they fund for their lifestyle or their life. So this is one of the reasons why I love the Republic, because they've done it again. They slammed the UK press because someone who is just despicable, he's disgusting, he's just a disgusting pig, showed up, decided to pop up today. On Easter, decided to pop up today. So Sky News wrote, like always, they also like to, So they said, breaking, Prince Andrew is in attendance with the other members of the royal family at the annual Easter service at St. George's Chapel. And then Republic literally reposted that and said, this should tell you all you need to know about the royals. Hashtag not my king, hashtag abolish the monarchy. And that has like 20,000 impressions. That should just tell you everything. And so many comments, which by the way I'm going to go through because there's an uproar. The way King Charles continues to protect Andrew, the way they continuously continue to protect him, mind you, he's a criminal, he's disgusting, the vile things he's done, and they continue to shield him. And then you have Harry, literally, who's fought for his country, gone to protect his country, has done amazing things for his country. Look at how he's treating the veterans. King Charles, who does not care about his own veterans, literally does not care, could care less. Remember during the Invictus Games, he did not even bother to send them a message like, oh, we're with you, we wish you the well. He did not care. So Harry, who's done so many things, is treated so bad, appallingly. But then you have this pig kind of appear, and the British press is like, oh, you guys, it's Sunday, it's Easter. He's with his family. Is he not allowed to be with his family? Well, mind you, he's a criminal. And they treat him that way. And this is why I tell you that the royal family is they're all a bunch of hypocrites with the media. Because instead of taking, praising, acknowledging Harry's efforts and what he's done for his country and everything he's done, he's never committed any crime. He chose to live because of the harassment he faced, the abuse he faced from the media. But you gave such an idiot, a platform, media, and they're like, oh, he showed up, he's with his family, finally, and it's sickening. And this is why I love the Republic, because they say what it is. The media is not going to call it out. The media is not going to question, like, hey, Charles, why are you entertaining this man? Why are you bringing him out here when you know how despicable he is, when you know how horrible he is? Why are you bringing this pig here? When you have your son who has done amazing things, who's fought for his country, you're refusing him security. And then you protect this person when you should be protecting Harry. And this is what I love the Republic, because it just shows you who the who King Charles is, William, Kate, all of them are. You have the lazy Kate and William who barely work, skip up on events because we know they can't stand each other. For all I know now, maybe they separate, they can't stand one another. It's always lies, and the media still covers for them instead of calling them out. King Charles, the way he's been treating Harry is despicable, it's disgusting, but they still protect him. And then you have Andrew, this pig, show up, and they're like, oh. And you have derangers literally saying, oh, defending him. Like, he's this family. Let him have Why can't you extend the same grace towards Harry? Harry, who's not even done anything wrong. He just decided to protect his family. He chose his family. That is the only sin, according to them, that he did. That he betrayed them. That he chose Meghan over them. That's what they're punishing him for. That you left us. You chose Meghan, a woman of color, instead of us. And then you have a pig who is a criminal who should be in prison right now, and they're entertaining him, and that speaks volume of who these people are. It just speaks volume, and it's disgusting that they're willing to treat someone to treat this man like that when they cannot treat Harry with respect for fighting for their country, for doing amazing things. And then you have the media constantly saying, Harry, come back, Harry, come back, Harry, and you, Meghan, should come back, you're valuable assets to the firm. And then when you see such things, you just I'm so grossed. It's gross, because what do you mean? So here are some of the comments. There's such an uproar. I cannot read all of them, but I picked some of them. It's crazy. People are really pissed after this went out. So Diane says they are disgusting. Andrew has always been supported by them behind the scenes. They still believe they can bring him back to royal duties. It's only a matter of time. They continue supporting him. Mind you, he's done disgusting things, but they support him. That should tell you everything. So Patricia Duncan says, what a brass neck that man has, and Charlie is not any better. Allowing him to go, I hope this will be the downfall of these grifters. Unbelievable. A P allowed to walk freely. I cannot say that word, but if I say P, just know. Allowed to walk freely. They are all tarred with the same brush. Exactly. So Mayface says, absolutely disgusting. I agree with you. This man should not be anywhere, and the media or literally. Because how do you treat him? How are you supportive of such a person? But you cannot support Harry. You cannot protect Harry. And then I Am Sage says, the amount of grace people give the S-Pest is absolutely disgusting and disgraceful. At it, they bash Harry and Meghan all day because they chose not to stay silent in the face of abusive treatment. When I tell you the way the monarchy and royal family and British media has treated Harry and Meghan will be undoing of the monarchy, I'm serious. And you already see it playing out now. No one cares. Charles and Camilla showed up for Easter. The lack of engagement in the media says it all. Absolutely. That they're willing, they give this man so much grace when he's just literally a criminal. But for Harry and Meghan, just because they chose to speak up and not, entertain the abuse they were getting from them, they are punished. To an extent, Charles could care less about giving them the security. And then Jerry says, Prince Andrew has no shame, but that has to be said for the entire UK royal family and King Charles. I agree. There's no shame. They don't care. It's like they don't care. Say what you want to say. We were going to do what we want to do at the end of the day. Mind you, these are people who are funded by taxpayers' money. They should be an uproar. This is what people should be opening their eyes to who the royal family is. And then Althea Barnard says, no, on one of the most sacred and holiest days of the year, Saturn's brother, Prince Andrew, puts in an appearance. What a disgrace. Total disgrace. So Candace Holmes says, Prince Andrew at the Easter service, a perfect example of the monarchy's hypocrisy. While they parade around in front of the cameras, those of us dealing with real issues like inequality and scandal are left behind. Time to move on from this outdated institution. Exactly. Banish, abolish the monarchy. Because you're finding people who clearly don't care. They don't know what's right or wrong. To them, it's like they're going to do whatever they please to do at the end of the day. And then Said says, for the people who will inevitably say, but it's family and all family is welcome. The reason Andrew is always welcome is because he kept his mouth shut. The reason Harry is always ostracized is because he dared to speak. One thing the Windsors will always do is reward silence. So if you keep silence, you're rewarded. But if you dare to go against us, that's where the problem comes in. And it's crazy. It's really sad. Michelle says, absolutely disgusting. And after the despicable way they treat Harry and Meghan, they roll out Andrew, whose mom paid out 10 million pounds hush money on his behalf. But who betide Harry gets security to protect his life. Absolute shame on the lot of them. Absolute shame. So Kathy White says, spot on, he's a liar, saying he'd cut off contact with that name you're going to see, brings a Chinese spy into the palace, putting the country's security at risk. And one always overlooked skims money from a charity. The royal family set up to help entrepreneurs, but it's Harry and Meghan who are the problem. So Pamela says, well, who's surprised? Because I'm not. They will always protect their own. Together we stand, and all that shit which makes it easier to say abolish the monarchy now. A useless bunch of scourges, all of them. Carol says, since a kid I was a royalist, loved the history, the pomp and ceremony, tours and charity work, and naively put them on a pedestal. But have come to realize they are rotten to the core, adulterers and worse, sitting in front of God, praying and defending the faith, but laughing at us all. So there's an uproar. There's so much happening. You can look at social media on X just to see what's happening right now. People are really pissed, and it's sad that the UK media is just like rewarding them, applauding them for that instead of calling it for what it is. It's a shame, it's a disgrace, it's disgusting that they're defending this person instead of actually protecting Harry, who has done more work for that country than this disgusting pig. But he is rewarded because he kept shut. Well, other people are suffering. So the world is waking up and people are opening their eyes to who the royal family is. So guys, I want to give you that update. As always, let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying tuned. I love you. Stay safe. Happy Easter, and I will see you in my next video.